When you look at this political cartoon, what do you think it means? What is it showing? Well, as you can see, the political cartoon depicts a sea of immigrants with the quote, "Riff Raff immigrants," swimming towards Uncle Sam on the high tide with the quote, "Danger to American ideas and institutions." The immigrants seem to be in distress, hoping to get onto the high tide with Uncle Sam, but Uncle Sam is turned holding the American flag in fear and disgust. The political cartoon is a representation of Americans being hypocritical, believing they are better than other immigrants, when in reality, they wouldn't have their so-called amazing American ideas and institutions if they hadn't migrated to America and colonized the Native Americans' land. They too left their homeland in hope of having a better life, but believe they're superior to immigrants. Now I know you may be wondering, who is this lady? Well, her name is Mary Harris Jones, also known as Mother Jones. Mother Jones was one of the most influential women in the workers' rights movements. Mother Jones supported the Great Strike of 1877 and later organized for the United Mine Workers of America. She demanded 3 things, one of which being equal pay for equal work. Another thing she demanded was an end to child labor. Lastly, she demanded better working conditions. On July 7, 1903, Mary Harris Mother Jones began the March of the Male Children from Philadelphia to President Theodore Roosevelt's Long Island summer home in Oyster Bay, New York, to publicize the harsh conditions of child labor and to demand a 55-hour work week. She led over 80 million children, many of which with injuries. A political machine is an organized group that controls a political party in a city and offers services to voters and businesses in exchange for political and financial support. Political machines kind of worked like a pyramid. On the top was the city boss, in the middle was the ward boss, and on the bottom was the precinct workers and captains. The city boss sometimes served as mayor or controlled city jobs, courts, licenses, etc. Ward bosses helped the poor in their district and traded favors for votes. Precinct workers and captains helped gain support in small areas. Political machines controlled access to government jobs like police officers, firefighters, teachers, post office, town employees, etc. They also controlled access to permits and licenses like building permits for construction projects and liquor licenses. And they also controlled court systems like judges and other city organizations.